So this is one of the battlefield where the Civil War here in Gettysburg happened for within 3 days, July 1st, 2nd and 3rd, 1863, and that's General E. Lee. It's so gloomy today. It's raining, so I don't really like it because we're not able to step out from the bus just right now, and I'm missing a lot of monuments because I cannot take picture or video because our window in our bus is wet, so it's covered with rain. But that's him.
So take an army of 97,000 soldiers and 60,000 horses and put it in one area for 2 days.
Okay, we get the chance to come up here in the little round top hill where the battlefield happens also. I only saw this in the movie Civil War.
What?
I saw this hill in the movie Civil War.
You mean the movie Gettysburg?
Yes.
Yeah, round top, yeah. Every Union regimental monument here at Gettysburg has what is called a right flank marker and a left flank marker with the monument. So when you have, let's say, 400 men in the regiment and they're standing 2 rows shoulder to shoulder, the monument today is usually in the middle, and then you have a flank marker on both sides to show how much room they cover when they stood and fought.
Wow.
Okay? So one of them would say RF, the other one will say LF. Okay, left and right flank. Okay, so real quick, if you're a Union soldier fighting in a battle, where do you want to be?
Right here.
Right here.
Yeah. So this is Little Round Top. If you look to my left, you see the large monument with the dome?
Yep.
That's Pennsylvania, largest one on the battlefield. That's Cemetery Ridge, okay? The tree line behind it is Cemetery Hill. Remember the bend? And then around to the right will be Culp's Hill. We can't see it. The Confederate battle line, we drove down part of it, is the tree line on the other side of the Red Barns, okay? And the end of the Confederate line is the tree line down here behind the White Barn. So if you notice, if we're on the end of the Union line, you'd see how the Confederate line stretches farther.
Yeah.
Now, Sickles should have been from the base of Little Round Top to where the PA monument stands. You can see how far out he moved. You can see the barns and the fencing out along the Emmitsburg Road. Remember, at the intersection where we came across, his line made a 90-degree bend, and then it ended in the rocky area down here at the bottom known as Devil's Den. So the Confederates basically ran over Sickles. But guess where Sickles' men are going to retreat to?
Here.
Where they should have been to begin with, right? So by the time the Confederates have made it to this hill, you know, this hill is well defended and Confederates can't take it. Day 2, 5 hours of fighting, 22,000 casualties, killed, wounded, captured, missing in 5 hours. And basically when it's over, everybody's back where they started from. And now Lee is thinking to himself, it's the end of the day. I won the first day of the battle. I overran part of the Union Army on July 2nd. He just doesn't know that that was Sickles, and Sickles wasn't supposed to be out there, right? But he's thinking, where did Meade pull the reinforcements so quickly to shore up the end of the line? And Lee thinks that Meade stripped the middle of the battle line to shore up the end. So where does he think the weakest spot is on July 3rd?
Middle.
Right up the middle. Where does he make the attack that we know of today as being called Pickett's Charge? Right up the middle. Right? Okay?
So guys, it's raining. It's really raining and it's cold. I'm freezing, but it's nice to see this very historic place. Sad, but because of this brave man, American people are enjoying this peace.
So true.
Mm-hmm.
So true.
And I'm not American yet, but I'm
On your
already
way.
enjoying it, and I'm on my way. And this is a very nice way to learn the history of America, to really actually see it where the history happens. So you're seeing it with me, guys. I just hope that I can show you a lot, but the rain, you cannot question Mother Nature. So, but at least I brought you here in the little round top where one of the place where the battle happens. I'm gonna show you more. How's the view on top?
Just turn around. Turn around. Look at this.
Oh my
Isn't this
god.
beautiful?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Let's come upstairs, guys.
Okay.
Let me go down. You got a good
Listen.
picture up there.
Okay, let's go up, guys. I'm sorry. Wow. George have to see this. This is one of his requests, to see this place. I mean, he's been here, but he wanna see it again. He's
Different perspective.
yes. He loves history too. Look at this, guys. Oh God, this rain is a bummer.
It is. It is. But at least we weren't on the Hudson River when it was.
Yes. Whew. I think I need to go down now.
Yeah.
Looks like they're waiting for us. I think it's the three of us. They're waiting for us. Waiting for us, guys. I'm not wet yet. Thank you.
Sure.
We climb up the stairs. Hello, everybody. Georgie got his Gettysburg jacket because it's cold here.
This is George Merrill from the 83rd Florida Regiment reporting for duty.
From the Confederate Army.
I survived Pickett's charge, so I'm looking to hook up with what remains of the regiment.
Am I the remains of the job?
And this is it.
Okay, so that's it for this video, guys. We've seen the battlefield here in Gettysburg last year, 1863, which happens in the month of July 1, 2, and 3. The general that leads the Confederate Army, his name is General Robert E. Lee. And then in the north, who leads the north?
General Meade led the North, and they actually won this particular battle, though day one the South won, and day two the Union won, and then day three it's a strategic error in Pickett's charge, where Lee elected to take a frontal attack on this stronghold of the Union lines, and they were defeated. So Lee got out of Dodge, so to speak, and retreated his Confederate army back into Virginia, and then Meade regrouped and then followed General Lee back into Virginia, and the war continued for another 2 years before finally Lee surrendered to Grant at Appomattox. But key battle of the war, the most casualties of any other battle in the Civil War. 50,000 men lost their lives, and then thousands of casualties in addition to that. But it was really a turning point in the war. To that point, Lee had won actually several battles consecutively throughout Virginia, and then decided to penetrate the north. They were actually running out of supplies, and that's one of the things he wanted to do, was get into southern Pennsylvania so they could kind of restock and feed the troops and gather more supplies. And his initial target was Harrisburg. That was a strategic center. It was also one of the major training locations for the Union Army. So there was some strategic advantage to that. It was also a transportation hub. So if he could overtake Harrisburg, he felt that would position them then to move on to Philadelphia and break the will of the North. But unfortunately, those plans never came to fruition, as they met accidentally, actually, in Gettysburg. But the battle, 3-day battle, commenced then at that point, and so it was a turning point in the war. Lee headed south, as we said, and it continued for another 2 years. So.
And Civil War had more dead.
Yeah, there were over 625,000 casualties. People died in the Civil War, and that's more than all other major wars combined. World War II, World War I, World War II, the Korean War, and Vietnam combined. So makes you stop and think.
Yeah, because it's American against American.
Yeah, American against American. So over at that point in time, it was 2% of the entire country's population died in the Civil War. So kind of crazy.
Yep. So the best thing for you to learn about Civil War here in Gettysburg, or the whole Civil War, is to watch the movie entitled Civil War.
Gettysburg.
And then there's another movie which really focus here. The title is the name of town itself, Gettysburg. It's like 4 hours.
Yeah, it's a long movie, 4 hours.
Yeah, it's a long movie, so make sure you have your popcorn ready. Because the first time I watched that movie, I snore after 2 hours.
And the other movie that you mentioned, Civil War, is actually a PBS series called The Civil War by Ken Burns, and it's a PBS production, and it's in, I think it's 6 or 7 parts to that series. You can buy the DVD series, and I'm sure it's on demand as well, but that is excellent. But that's the entire Civil War documentary type.
Mm-hmm.
But the movie Gettysburg is a 4-hour movie specifically on this battle, being one of the turning points of the war.
Yeah. So guys, I hope you enjoyed our little history lesson today. And as I said earlier, that I wish I was able to show you the whole area, the whole battlefield, but it's just that it's hard because it's raining and we're in a bus, and it's hard to get out on and off the bus because of the rain. So the Mother Nature doesn't permits that, but at least we showed you some. And the most important area is the Round Top Hill also. That's where the South was really defeated, because the people from the North are on the top, so it's easier for them to shoot those people below the ground. So and below the hill. So it's really nice to see this place, guys, here in Gettysburg. I'm so happy that I am able to came here and see the history in my very own eyes. After watching the movie Gettysburg, I really fell asleep. I think I wanna watch that movie again. This is a very nice way to learn history. So once again, guys, my name is Maria. Thank you so much for hanging up with me. And in this whole trip, we still have a lot of adventure to come, so please hang on there. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed yet, and time for you to give me some love by clicking that like button. Smash that like button, and it's free to share this video, and leave a comment below. Let's talk a little bit about history or whatever you want to talk about. If you have some question, please leave your comment below and click that bell of notification so you will be updated of all our upcoming videos. And we're heading to Washington DC, so see you in Washington DC, guys. Bye bye.